Welcome back to the restaurant show. Today is a good day. I am so excited because one of my favorite restaurants of all time is joining us back here on the restaurant show. We're talking about the Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery, and joining me today is Darryl, owner from Daisy, and so glad to have you.
I'm so glad to be back.
I love having you here. It's just wonderful.
Pleasure is mine.
We're going to kind of give an overview a little bit about what you guys have. We're going to take, I feel like, a tour here of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But talk to us about the Daisy Cafe, one of my favorite spots. So share with us why it's so great.
A little refresher. We've been around for 8 years. We are local. We're independent. We're on Madison's Near East Side, close to Old Brick Gardens.
Yes.
We're fast, fresh, full service, friendly. And we make everything we do from scratch, our own recipes.
Yeah, and the food over there is just fantastic. So in case you don't know, they've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we're gonna run through just a couple of the most popular items today. So let's start with breakfast, naturally.
Perfect.
What do
One
we
of our
have?
best sellers
Yes.
is our egg sandwich.
Okay, look at this sandwich. This is a monster.
It's a lot of, we've got a good set of food there.
Yeah. I love it.
So,
what's on this one?
Egg, cilantro and onions, and on this case, and bacon, of course. And then in this case, we've added our tomato and avocado, which is one of the options.
So
it's so deluxe and wonderful that way.
How do people eat this sandwich? Do you pick it? I'm gonna try. Do you pick it up?
Oh, they absolutely pick it up.
You pick it up,
Now,
okay.
I've kind of deconstructed it so you can see what's inside, but
Yeah,
normally
that's
it's
okay.
easier to
I'll
put
make
together.
a mess on camera. I'm not embarrassed. This
Feel
might not
free.
be a first date sandwich, I feel like, but let's see if I can do it.
I put a little Cholula on it too. So
Oh, it looks so good. Okay.
we serve it with breakfast potatoes. We serve it with fresh fruit. Everything we have is served with fresh fruit or vegetables.
Told you I was going to make a mess.
Yeah,
It
how'd
was
you
worth
do?
it.
Good.
Very good. Okay. Potatoes, you guys have some of the best potatoes ever.
Breakfast potatoes there, excellent, thank you. And of course,
really
we have a
good.
Bloody Mary that goes very nicely with a breakfast thing. And
Absolutely. It's and people don't always know that you guys serve alcohol, so you actually have Bloody Marys that you can get
absolutely.
any time of the day.
Cocktails, we've got beer, we've got local beers, we have,
Yeah.
and we have a full selection of wines as well.
Ah, super good. So we got that and fresh fruit, and you always have the freshest of ingredients. Okay, let's talk about lunch. I'm gonna make a mess of my papers here, but that's okay. So this actually, I had to pick Darryl's brain a little bit before we started because it's a Reuben meatloaf.
It is, and it's
I never heard of such a thing.
and you know, almost everyone does a Reuben sandwich. They're classic, they're great, but we want to do something a little different. So we take all the ingredients. We've got rye bread, we've got corned beef, we have Gruyere cheese. Mix all that up into a meatloaf, and then topped with a lovely Thousand Island dressing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I feel like I need a drum roll, but I've obviously had a meatloaf and I've had a Reuben, but I've never had a Reuben meatloaf. So I'm gonna tell you if it tastes all the same. Oh, this is gonna wind up being a big bite. I need 2 forks. So how do you make the Reuben meatloaf then? In a meatloaf pan?
We have
Or
little
You got little cute round ones?
We have individual little cups that we put things into for every different type, and we do
that's
serve
so
5 kinds of meatloaf, so this is only one of them.
I love it.
Good.
I love it.
It's
Really
like eating
good.
a Reuben.
I have to have a second bite. Okay. Reuben meatloaf. Go get this. This is really good. Fresh veggies, potatoes again.
Exactly.
Delicious. Okay. And of course, you guys have all these great local Wisconsin beers.
Everyone is from within the Madison area. You bet.
Supporting your local folks. And dinner.
And
now, some people don't know
fish
you
fry.
have dinner. You know, it's
We've
kind of
had
funny.
dinner for about 5-6 years now, and some people don't know, but yeah, we sure
Fabulous dinners. Okay.
do. Very good.
So maybe one of the favorites here. What's this one?
Yeah, you know, everyone loves a fish fry, and
Yeah.
what we like about ours is it's not deep fried, it's pan fried and roasted. So it's got a panko breading, which is lighter and crispier, and then we do it, as I say, on a pan, just sautéed and roasted. So it's crispier, it's lighter, it's not a big battery one, but it's made with wonderful cod, fresh cod from Alaska, and it's a high quality fish, and it's a lovely thing. So.
With high quality fish. What a nice, you're so nice about your fish. So nice to your fish friends. But yes, really, really good dinner. I'll try these potatoes because I've already been so messy that I feel like I'll go for one of the cleaner items.
This one is our dinner. We serve garlic mashed potatoes, so that's or garlic chopped tomatoes. But
that's so awesome. You know, I've done the roasted. I don't know if I've ever gotten those before, but
We do
really
these.
good.
We actually have a mashed potato as well, but so we have several side options, lots of things to choose
Super
from.
good,
Of
delicious.
course, coleslaw, of course, our lovely house-made
Yeah.
tartar sauce.
And paired with a nice white wine, I love. And you guys have some of the, what, cupcake wine I see
We
over
do.
there?
We do Cupcake
Yeah.
Winery,
That's
and
cute.
they're not just a gimmick. They are really good at
Really
making
good
wines
wine. Yeah,
around
absolutely.
the world.
Now, if you have not yet, we're going to go to the grand finale here. If you have not yet had a Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery cupcake, you have absolutely missed out because these cupcakes are just phenomenal.
Thank you.
Made in-house.
They are. Everything's made in-house.
They're so good.
All of our own recipes again, and this one I brought is an extreme chocolate. These we kind of brought our two extremes. One is extreme chocolate, is a chocolate cake with a chocolate buttercream filling and the chocolate ganache frosting. And then our extreme vanilla is a vanilla cake with a white chocolate filling and then a vanilla bean frosting. And that's just 2 of them. We do 8 others.
I was just
And
going to say, like, how do you even choose between those two? Both of those sound so good and are my favorites. But I don't know that I've had all of them. So some of the other flavors, there's a lot of really good ones.
my carrot walnut with cinnamon cream cheese, I absolutely love it. Red velvet's America's favorite cupcake with cream cheese.
Is it really?
And
Red
yeah,
velvet.
it
Yeah,
is.
that's a good one. I'll have to agree with
Banana
that.
pecan with a layer of peanut butter, a layer of chocolate on top. We do gluten-free,
Yes.
and
yeah.
we've sold more than 500,000 cupcakes since we've opened.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's
500,000
working.
cupcakes have gone out the door.
They have, and boy,
I
a
have
lot
a
of weddings, a lot of bridal showers, a lot of baby showers, a lot
Yeah.
of parties, and etc.
Some sweat equity went into those cupcakes too, but you know what? They're just awesome and worth every minute.
I bake them myself sometimes.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's one of the things I love about you guys is everything really is so fresh, made from scratch, but just a very inviting and friendly place to go have lunch, breakfast, dinner, cupcakes, whatever you like.
Friendly
So,
and welcoming is such a nice thing for you to remind everybody of. That's how we love to be.
absolutely. Well, Darryl, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be back.
So glad to have you here. Go check out the Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery over on Atwood Avenue. You will not be disappointed. One of my favorite spots. We'll be right back with more of the Restaurant Show coming up right after this.